here we go. President Trump, actually, this is what spiked Crow and XRP. Now, I'm going to be talking why this is so big. I think they were planning this for a very long time, but the important factor about this is Crow. And Chronos actually has seen a 20% boost. So there is actually more info on this one. And 70% Bitcoin is pretty good. But he was calling them blue chips and that he's going to invest, himself in crypto. And it just makes sense for him because anyone that's going to buy ETF is going to buy anyway. What's very interesting is 2% of it is going to be XRP. 2% is a very small factor, but it's better than nothing. 5% of Chronos. I'm not sure Crypto.com has any fingers in between. Does it have an exchange? Probably not, but it's a very good factor overall. Maybe President Trump's Truth Social is partnered with XRP in a way, and they have a partnership to keep 5% of that in ETF. So 8% Solana and 15% Ethereum. I guess whatever is an ETF is good, but again, 70% Bitcoin means that more institutions will be buying Bitcoin. So when you buy this ETF, you're basically buying 70% of a Bitcoin. So everything else is just buying cryptos. And people don't even realize why XRP is 2%. I think it's honestly marketing. So I think when people talk about XRP ETF, they added the 2% because of marketing. I was saying they have inside info that would have XRP a little higher since it's supposed to run the whole system. People are saying XRP will run the whole system for the markets, and people are very confused about this overall. And I think it's a pretty big news overall because XRP has been actually growing for now. So I'm just gonna copy paste that. XRP, what we have, Crow, and well, it's a pretty big thing overall. So Crow, Bitcoin, ETH in Trump's Truth Social, confirmed, right? So I think people need to know this, and it's a very big thing for me. Because if you have 70% Bitcoin, it's good. But if you wanted 100%, you can buy other ETFs. I think people are going to buy XRP if they want to hold XRP and see XRP go up in value. But it's still a great factor. We are seeing 15% Ethereum. I think a lot of ETFs are not diversified. Like when you buy an ETF, you don't have something like this. So if you want to still trust the old exchanges, this is exactly what's going to happen. You're going to go here and you're going to basically buy crypto. You're going to buy a small amount and it's going to make those gains. And if one crypto like that, if XRP pumps, even 10%, then you make someone XRP. If Chronos pumps, that makes some gains. But Bitcoin is obviously going to go up. That's the safe bet, right? But this one, I guess, is like a medium risk ETF. Because then you can have 15% Ethereum in case it explodes. You can have 8% Solana, 5% Crow, 2% XRP in case it explodes. So definitely very good news overall. I don't find anything bad about this. Any ETF that gets added is pretty much good. So I don't want to subscribe here, but I will give this guy a follow. It's nice he actually provided a source as well. It's nice that XRP is being included in this multi-coin ETF products, but at the same time is deploying a small percentage. Guys, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Can they maybe include, because of the lawsuit, only 2%? Nobody knows. Like, even at 2% ETF, XRP, that's still great news. Like, I'm pretty much down for that. So hopefully the next XRP is gonna be 15%. Maybe we're gonna get an XRP ETF. Can we get an XRP ETF for 15%, for 90% ETF, or maybe 100? Can we get a 100% ETF of XRP allocation? And then we can post like a whale, I guess. So there's going to be probably XRP whales buying all of that. I definitely want to see that. Not only 2%. I'm guessing it's some legal issues because it still had a lawsuit. So it's important to know that this might change in the future. Again, still tons of news here. Chat, is this good for Ethereum? So many memes.